Hi there, Sergey. Very happy to see these essays from you. Let's get straight into your video correction. Okay, you've got the letter to Albion University. Let's see what you had to say. Dear Sir, Madam, first of all, I would like to apologize. Now, careful with this. This is the wrong spelling of apologize. You actually wrote apologies, so be careful. So I would like to apologize for my absence on my exam day on the 20th of May. I had never missed examinations before, and I would like to ask for assistance, not an assistance, to resolve this unpleasant situation. I am a student of the second course in computer science faculty. My group number is this, and my student number is this. Several days before this exam, I got severe nausea and headache. I visited a general practitioner, and they concluded that I had got a rare form of flu. So I was hospitalized for a week. Unfortunately, there was no internet in the hospital, so I could not submit my medical records in time without At present, I have all of them and all medical prescriptions as proof, no of this disease. I have enclosed them in this letter. Or with this letter. Well, yeah, with this letter would be okay too. I would like to ask you to allow me to take the exam with another group in a fortnight. I have already contacted the examiner, not with, and they agreed for such a solution. Once again, I apologize, even though you mean apologize, for any inconvenience, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Best regards. Okay, so a couple of things that are kind of a big deal here. First of all, you addressed it, dear sir, madam, which means that you absolutely have to finish this with the expression yours faithfully. Whenever you don't know the name of the person you are writing to, the sign off has to be yours faithfully. Now, the other thing is, okay, you did this, you did this, you did this. There's another problem though. Possible resolutions. How many resolutions does it say? One or more than one? So you have to pay really, really close attention to this. So when you see an S like this, possible resolutions, it means they don't want you to consider just one. They want you to have more than one. However, you gave us just one. Now, I know this seems like a really minor detail, but it's actually not. So this could potentially really affect your task response, or your task achievement for task one. Okay, so also, some of the spelling, some of the grammar, just be careful with it. But for me, this was the biggest problem here, that it says resolutions and you really only gave one. Like, just take it, let me take it in a fortnight, and then that's it. All right, but let's move on to the second essay. Okay, wow, really small font. Let me see what I can do with this. Okay, copyright laws. Great, let's move on. In the modern world, copyrights protect authors from the illegal copying of their creations. The issue of whether these rules and regulations benefit society or if, you need an if here, if they limit authors is a debatable topic, especially in the West. In my opinion, these laws protect musicians, film directors, and other creative people from the illegal distribution of their creations, and they benefit the whole society. Fine. Firstly, it may be seen that this legislation, singular, okay, you had acts here, these legislation acts. Usually we call them acts of legislation. All right, I'll work with you. I'll say, okay, let's check it out. So, firstly, it may be seen that these legislation acts restrict creativity, but in fact, they usually regulate the online distribution of digital content so authors can earn money. Such online distribution has become very popular in the last several years, and at present any film, cartoon, or music can be bought online for personal use. Because of these laws, nobody can download online and use other authors' '(s) here. Creation, get rid of this, without permission. So, use other authors' creation without permission. Thus, these rules allow people to earn money on their, I don't know what this means. What do you mean on their on their creations. I think that's what you meant here. Through creating unique content. For instance, according to a recent British research, no in front of research, it's uncountable. In countries without copyright laws, the sharing ing of illegal digital content exceeds 8%. As a result, authors are more protected from digital pirates and are able to earn the reward. Fine. In addition, these legislation acts rule, because set rules. Oh, geez, sorry. Let's try it again. In addition, these legislation acts set rules. Now here you need as to how disputes between sides should be solved. Thus, they mitigate many conflicts between authors and benefit the whole society. This is because when a person notices that it writes, that his writes, not a person is never it. It's either they, he, or she. So, his rights as an author were violated. This person can easily find guidance how to act, and these protection laws help with it. For instance, according to Russian copyright laws, it is quite easy to protect your right for musical composition and to solve the majority of conflicts with the other side. So these laws help society function in an efficient manner. To conclude, although copyright laws might seem as a way of limitation, I believe that they bring more benefits, allow authors to earn money, and regulate disputes. For these reasons, I believe they should exist and that they help society to function better. All right, quite good. I enjoyed it. So I was pretty happy with that. Okay, so a good job on both of these essays. You have it down really. I mean, the structure of the essays, you have them both down very well. There were just obviously a few things, particularly in the task 2, that I wanted you to look at. And then, of course, this element here that we talked about in task 1, the resolutions. Okay, so great work. Keep on writing. Keep on practicing. I want you to now correct these essays, add the errors to an error correction list where you just pretty much write down what you've been doing wrong and then what the correct answer is based on these video corrections. And then, of course, send these back to us with your next essays, and that should be in the next day or so. So I will leave you to your task. You have to review, you have to revise, and you have to write. So I will be waiting for them. So good luck writing.